Yuvraj Singh's journey kicks off in Chandigarh, and honestly, it's kind of wild how things lined up for him. His dad, Yuvraj Singh, was already in the cricket scene, so you could say Yuvraj had the game in his DNA. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. His father was strict, pushing him hard, almost like, no excuses, just grind. As a kid, Yuvraj actually liked roller skating more than cricket, which is kind of funny considering how things turned out. But once he locked in on cricket, dude started leveling up fast. In the Under-19 World Cup, he straight up showed everyone what he was made of, playing like he had something to prove every single match. That tournament? Yeah, that was his breakout moment. From there, selectors were like, okay, we see you. When he entered the Indian team around 2000, he brought this fearless vibe, like he wasn't fazed by big names or big stages. You could tell he had swagger, but not the annoying kind, the kind that comes from real skill. Early on, his fielding alone had fans going, yo, this guy's different. And that was just the beginning of his story. Once Yuvraj got settled in the international scene, he started making serious noise. His batting style? Smooth, but explosive, like he could chill for a bit and then suddenly go beast mode. One of his early iconic moments came against Australia in the 2000 ICC Knockout Trophy. That innings? Straight fire. He went up against a top-tier bowling attack and handled it like a pro, no cap. People started realizing this wasn't just another young player. This guy had main character energy. Yuvraj wasn't just about batting either. His fielding was elite. Back then, Indian cricket wasn't really known for sharp fielding, but he flipped the script. Diving stops, rocket throws. He made it look easy, like it was just another day at the park. Fans love that hustle. And let's not forget his left-arm spin bowling. It wasn't always flashy, but it came clutch when the team needed a breakthrough. What really stood out, though, was his confidence. He didn't back down, even against the legends of the game. It was like he walked onto the field thinking, I belong here, and honestly, he did. By the mid-2000s, Yuvraj wasn't just part of the team. He was one of its biggest stars. Now let's talk about 2007, because that's when Yuvraj Singh went absolutely crazy in the best way possible. The ICC T20 World Cup in South Africa was already hype, but Yuvraj turned it into something legendary. The moment everyone remembers? 6 sixes in an over against England. Like bro really said, I'm about to cook, and then did exactly that. Stuart Broad was on the receiving end, and fans were losing their minds. That over wasn't just cricket, it was pure entertainment. But it wasn't just that one moment. Yuvraj was locked in throughout the tournament. His quick-fire innings gave India momentum when it mattered most. He played with this fearless attitude, almost like pressure didn't even exist for him. And honestly, that vibe spread to the whole team. That World Cup win was a huge deal for India, and Yuvraj was one of the main reasons they pulled it off. He brought energy, confidence, and straight-up clutch performances. After that tournament, his status solidified. He wasn't just a star anymore. He was a legend in the making. People still talk about that 6 sixes moment like it happened yesterday, and that says a lot. If 2007 made Yuvraj a superstar, then 2011 made him unforgettable. The ICC Cricket World Cup in India was massive, and Yuvraj showed up like he was on a mission. Batting, bowling, fielding, he did it all. Dude was carrying serious weight for the team, delivering clutch performances game after game. He scored crucial runs, took key wickets, and just kept showing up when it mattered most. That's why he was named player of the tournament. Well-deserved, no debate. But here's the part that hits different. He was dealing with serious health issues during that time. Like, he wasn't just battling opponents, he was battling cancer. And still, he went out there and gave it everything. That's next-level toughness. After the World Cup, when the news about his illness came out, fans were shook. But Yuvraj? He faced it head-on. Treatment, recovery. It was a long road, but he didn't quit. When he came back to cricket, it felt like a movie comeback. People were rooting for him hard, and seeing him back on the field was emotional. It wasn't just about cricket anymore. It was about resilience, heart, and never giving up. Yuvraj Singh's legacy goes way beyond stats, though his numbers are solid too. What really makes him stand out is the impact he had on the game and the vibe he brought to the team. He was that player who could change the whole momentum of a match in a few overs, like blink, and you miss something crazy. Fans loved him because he played with passion, style, and a bit of flair. Off the field, his story inspired a lot of people. Beating cancer and coming back to professional cricket, that's not just impressive, that's heroic. He even started working on cancer awareness, helping others who were going through similar struggles. That's real influence, not just fame. In Indian cricket history, Yuvraj is remembered as one of the greatest match winners, especially in big tournaments. Whether it's the 6 sixes, the 2011 World Cup performances, or his all-around skills, his highlights are straight-up iconic. Even after retirement, his name still pops up in conversations about clutch players and big-game performers. And honestly, that's the mark of a true legend. You don't just fade away. Yuvraj Singh left a legacy that's going to stick around for a long time.